I want to broach a subject that I think I need to speak on. And for those of you involved in the religious sector, this is not intended to offend at all. But I just need to bring some clarity and truth to the matter. I want to talk about miracles briefly for a second, because I was led in my spirit to speak on this. First of all, I want to make very clear that I do believe that miracles can occur. I do. I have been privy to them. I've had them occur in my life. They are things that occur that I know for a fact that there is no way that a man have performed these things. There's no way that a human being could have made these things occur. It's just not possible for human hands to have produced these things. It's just not possible. And especially the timing involving these things. And I think I'm going to call this the timing of the miracle. Now, in certain religious denominations, they believe in, driving out demonic forces, which I believe in that as well. Demonic forces do exist, whether you want to accept them or not. Just because you cannot see them physically, even though there are a lot of artist depictions of demons, there are a lot of different renderings of demons, of how, it's interpreted. A lot of people speak of visions that they had of demons. There are demonic forces. There are demonic forces that do exist every single day that serve different purposes in our lives to try to destroy us. And some people have certain demons that they deal with, that they wrestle with, certain negative forces that prevent them from having productive lives, things that they have to come to their Creator to tackle in order to move forward to lead a more productive life. It could be certain habits, it could be certain relationships, it could be certain character flaws that they have to deal with. And once they decide they want to have a better spiritual relationship, whether it's through prayer or meditation or joining a certain social or political or religious organization, they may go to groups, they may go to ceremonies, that type of thing. And those particular groups and ceremonies, they might have certain rituals that they have designated where they feel that they might have the capability to technically drive out the demon, so to speak. I'm not going to say whether I agree or disagree with this practice, because I'm not in a position to say that. But what I can say is, as far as the timing of when a miracle is concerned, I believe that timing is exclusively the decision of the Creator and no one else. For someone to turn around and say every week on a certain day at a certain time during a certain ceremony that all of a sudden there's going to be a miracle, I just think that's a bit outlandish. To turn around and have a person think, oh, well, I'm just going to pick a day and time. On Saturday at such and such service at 11:15, when they do so and so, I'm going to get my miracle. I think that's a little bit outlandish. I don't think that that's the only time that a miracle can occur, because that's basically you placing a watch on what the Creator is going to do. If the Creator is in charge of doing miracles, how are you to dictate what time the miracle is going to come? And why does it have to be the same time every single week at a certain place and time all the time? I just think that's a little bit outrageous. And to say that a certain ceremony has to be done every single time that a miracle has to occur, or a certain thing has to be done every single time that a demon has to be addressed. No other time during the day, no other time during the week, no other time. It has to be Saturday, and I'm just saying hypothetically, it has to be the Saturday service at 10:45 after the song is sung, after the collection is taken up. That's the only time that you can have a miracle. That's the only time that the demons can be driven out. So all the other days during the week, you're going to have to deal with this demon. All the other times during the week, you're going to have to suffer and not receive any miracles. All the other times during the week, you're going to have to struggle with bad luck and bad habits, and you're going to have to deal with this character flaw all them other times during the week. But when 10:45 on Saturday, after the collection and after the song, everything's going to poof, go away every single week. Does that sound logical to you people? You know what I mean? Does it sound logical to you? It doesn't sound logical to me. And this is the programming that a lot of people have been given. It just doesn't sound logical. It doesn't sound like something that the Creator would do. What's the purpose of serving a Creator 365 days a year, 24 hours a day, if you're just going to receive a miracle 1 minute out of 1 day in the week? Why not just serve them that 1 minute out of 1 day? And screw the other days. Forget about them all the other days. Do what you want to do. You see what I'm saying? You got to use common sense when you're dealing with things, people. Now, I'm going to keep this a short one because I got to get ready to head out the door. And like I said, this was not intended to offend anybody of any religious denominations or anything like that. But I just want you to approach these things with common sense. Don't let anybody punk you into thinking that miracles are a situation where you got to make an appointment to get. That's basically what I'm trying to say. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and let you guys go. Peace to you all.